Now we're live. Okay, screwed that up. Whew, burning up out here now. Nobody's here yet. So, anyway, welcome to the live stream. And get there, live. Got it. Okay, done with that. Get out of there so I don't have echoes. Oh, yeah, nobody in here still. Okay. Well, taking it a minute to even go live on my phone. Okay, so we're out here in the garage again today. Let's get this full screen. There we go. And I'm just finishing up with the car, doing the fuel lines again for like the 5th time. I mean, not forget to do something. I keep forgetting to do almost every time and have no brakes. Okay, new fuel line is in. Hopefully this one will hold. And we got somebody in here. Scott Keller, what's up? Define normal. I don't know how. I said the non-normal. Normal people are no fun. And we're abnormal here. Let's see. And take this with me just in case. I already got the work done for the most part, so wasn't waiting for the live stream to start. So I wanted to do most of the live stream in the house if possible. Oh, maybe we don't have anybody in here. Talking to myself again, which is normal. But, so just for anybody who watches this later, this is the hose that was sent to me, but it had the wrong fitting on it. No big deal. And it was a little short for where I put my sensor, so it wasn't going to work. But the line it's made out of, the Gates Barricade line, good stuff. Let's see, this is the first hose I made. So this is the first hose I made. And I didn't even realize, and it's a 50 PSI hose, so that's on my bad. And I used these connectors, which are not the best. They're the cheap, ones you get. And it blew. It just blew a hole right in it. I didn't get hardly anywhere. That blew the line so quick. So not too bad. Then I got this stuff. Which let's see if we can read it. So if you could see what that says. This hose is, not, it's backwards for one, but it shows it to be, 300 PSI. So it's right there, and it's backwards, but it says 300 PSI on it. It says 20 bar, 300 PSI. And it lasted a little bit longer. It lasted a couple of miles, maybe more, but that popped too. And so 300 PSI, I think not. So I returned the one, and because I'd accidentally bought an extra one, I returned the one and gave a bad review for the stuff to say that don't buy this shit. It sucks. It's not rated for what it says. Yeah, what's up, Bama? But, why does it keep saying I got 0 people in here? Keeps going to 0. Did Bama leave me already? That quick? So anyway, I made a new line. I've already installed it. It's got Barricade line. It's got the better connectors, which are these. These are better connectors. I've got those in there. Hopefully it holds. And this time it's instead of using the screw-on clips, I use these. Which can't. Let's see if you can see them. I use this type with the crimpers. So it's permanent line. But if I need to redo it, I have 24 more plus feet of hose. So, because to buy this hose, I had to buy a bunch. I couldn't get a short piece of it. So I bought this. So now I've got extra hose, which is fine. Fine by me. And it's, multi-fuel compatible. It's made for the ethanol. So it shouldn't be a problem. But I got one little thing left to do here. And then I'm taking this laptop in the house and gonna relax on my couch and have a drink and just do the last drink. But let me get this last piece back in. I can get this is usually the easy part. There we go. It doesn't want to go in, but I got it. There we go. Everything hooks back up. This is the hose I was replacing, the original hose that goes straight from the fuel line to the fuel pump, and I'm bypassing around to go through a sensor. But because I don't have time to test drive it tonight, I'm going to take this and all the tools I need to swap it back out with me. Except this is going to go in the back of the car because it smells like ethanol. I don't need that in my life. I need this out though. It's smelling like ethanol. My new chair. This one has a little cooler built in on the side. Pretty cheap. I wanted to buy one of those. They got those rocky chairs, so they fold flat. They got the shocks on. They rock. I wanted to buy one until I saw the price. I'm not paying $75 for one. It was nice, but it wasn't that nice. And here's all the tools I need. Got to have the 10 millimeter and 10 millimeter, and these little pliers and this little tool. That's all I need to get this thing swapped back if those lines fail or they leak. So there's that. I guess the only thing I'm really kind of worried about is this fitting right here. Feels like it's not working very well. And if I have to take it off and change it, that's going to be a pain in the ass. It doesn't seem like it's wanting to hold on here. It's like it's not clicking in all the way. Going to the first click, but not the second click. I may have damaged it. I don't know. I don't know why. It just feels like it's not on there as well as it should be. I mean, I could cut a little piece off and just replace it. Okay. Oh, well, so hopefully it doesn't leak. I guess maybe I should test it real quick. All I got to do is turn the car on. I don't have to start it. Well, most of the time I don't have to turn it on. I just have to open the door with the key in my hand. But not this time. It should pressurize the fuel line. I don't see it leaking, but maybe we should start it. So it's going to get a little noisy. I'm going to start it just to make sure that it's not leaking. Okay. So far, no leak. Let's see. Find my app. It'll connect. And it's telling me right now that I've got E77. I will open my garage door in a second. Okay, not feeling any leaks, so I think it's good. Okay, well, ethanol says I was at E77, which is odd because I am got nothing but the E85 in there from the station. I just tested it the other day with one of these. I don't know how accurate they are though, and it was at it was at the between the E80 and E85 line. After a day, when I first did it, it was right over E85. Overnight, as I just left it sitting there because I forgot about it, didn't dump it out. It changed more to like E83, but then this sensor says E85. But I do know, if I'm not mistaken, ethanol sensors don't sense ethanol. They sense the absence of gas. How they work. But I need to clean this car. It's filthy. But now I am going to change me back to this view. And when I move this, I may lose the camera because the camera doesn't like to stay on when it moves. I need to grab something from the fridge. Leaves in my pocket. I open the door for just a little while and it starts getting warm in here. Yeah. So let's see. I don't know why you wanted me to open my garage door. You think the fumes are going to get to me? The 85 fumes aren't so bad. It's the gasoline fumes I can't stand. Puts out really low emissions, it seems, when it's on the 85. Especially when I'm not really revving it. But close the garage door. I'm done out here for the night. We're going to walk through the 500 doors to get back to my living room. Oops. So, give me a second. I got to set this thing back up. Got to get it on my table. I got to get my table set up. Little TV tray. And get the plug back in. Got that. Put that there. Be right back. Put this away. So, did something new for dinner tonight. It was pretty good too. Gonna be rough. Oh yeah. So I made something different for dinner today, and it was a low carb, low fat meal. It was pizzas made on like low carb tortillas, and turned out really good. Wasn't bad at all. I mean, I've had worse. I wish the tortillas had gotten a little crispier than they did, but yeah, that's what it is. But that's partially on me because the first thing you do is you put them in a pan and heat them up and get them crispy before you put the stuff on them. Just put a little natural some pizza sauce and a bit of mozzarella and just a lot of veggies and topped with some pepperoni and good to go. High carb, high protein. Well, I can't do that. My metabolism doesn't like it. I do high protein, but not high carb. I've been doing high carb for years, but now these are also the light versions. So I'm not getting rid of everything. Keep forgetting how bad those taste the first time you taste them when you go to the sugar-free ones. After a couple of them, you don't notice. You joining me up on a panel tonight, Bama, or no? Well, good for you. Not for me. I'm tired of feeling like crap all the time. Tired of being overweight. So I got to do something about it. My back isn't healing very well because I got too much weight up front, pulling me down. Exactly, Chris. That's why I figured everybody'd be in here because none of us are normal. No, don't even start with me, dog. Go. I love you, but stop bothering me. You don't need anything. You're good. Don't give me those eyes. I hate when dogs do this to me. Eat more liver. I love liver, but had to cut back on that too. It's not good for you. It's got too much bad stuff in it. The iron in it's great, and I love the taste. But no, I'm just cutting back on the breads and not eating as much rice. I'm still eating rice. Define normal. I can't. Somebody asked me that earlier. I don't know how to define normal. That's why I'm not normal, because I can't define it. Normal is in people who don't have nice cars. And oh shit, my mouse isn't turned on. Hey, Cooler.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, not much.
And brother, I was listening to you just a second ago. I need to lose weight too because it affects me, but I like eating too much.
I do too. I love eating liver, beer, and pizzas. That keeps you fit. Yeah. Except it's hurting me. Everything's hurting me lately. I mean, I've been doing my best to, active, this year. I've been picking up my activity level and fighting with my dog. That's always fun.
I hear you. I don't even want to talk about dogs. I got 6 in my house right now.
Yeah,
three of them are puppies.
I got 2, and they're both puppies. One's a 3-year-old puppy, and the other one's a 2-year-old puppy.
No, I've got probably trying to think. The littlest one's like 14 weeks. 2 6-month-olds.
How do you have so many puppies at your house of differing ages?
Do what now?
How do you have so many puppies at different ages?
Okay, let's start at the bottom. The littlest one is my stepdaughter's. It's her grandmother's beagle apparently got a hold of and got a puppy. We got some puppies out. The other 2 were kind of a mutual friend needed somewhere for them to stay for a while till she got back from Wisconsin. So we got them, and I've been training them. Then we got her daughter's service dog, my better half's little 13 or 14-year-old Chihuahua, and then I got my 9-year-old Mastiff.
So you've got a farm there. You're like
they're all in the house and all housebroken.
Yeah, mine are housebroken. They like to break the house too.
I mean, there. Hang on, wait, there. Right out.
Let me see. I can't see that. I got to do that. Oh, there you are. Little guys. That's your big dogs?
Yeah, that's my big one.
Yeah,
That's the big one.
and I think he's smaller than my big one.
Yeah, he's a Cane Corso. He's only he's a tick over 100 pounds, but
Oh no, he is bigger than he's heavier than she is. He doesn't look bigger though, but I think it's the fur.
yeah, I mean he's just you see it. He's just a big baby. Unless he hears something he don't like, then all of a sudden you see all this stand up, and you better get out of the way.
Yeah, she's German Shepherd, so
Yeah. All right, go.
and she's only like 85 to 87 pounds now.
Yeah.
She used to be over 90, and we had to put her on a diet. Now they get fed 2 cups of food a day, 1 in the morning, 1 at night, 6 a.m., 6 p.m.
The funniest thing is with him, I can fill his bowl. Just his bowl. I can fill his bowl up, and he will literally eat a little bit here, eat a little bit there. He eats he'll eat when he wants to.
Yeah, I know. We did that with Kenzie too. It's probably a bad thing because she got overweight. She hurt her legs, and now it's if we had fed her like we did do these two, she'd have probably kept a healthy weight. What's up, Sublime?
What's up? Cooler, what's that Chihuahua look like?
What's that?
What's that Chihuahua look like?
Hold on, let me get over here. Let's see if I can't find her. Hang on.
Chihuahua looks like a toy.
Yeah.
Well, I got a Chihuahua, but he looks like a Chihuahua, but he don't look like a normal Chihuahua, that's for sure.
Where's Sophie? Oh, there she is.
Is he one of those with the eyes facing 2 different ways?
No, he's got curly ears instead of pointed ears, and he's got long reindeer legs, and he's got a long tail.
All right, hold on. That's Sophie.
Oh, it's a Chihuahua.
Yeah, see how his ears are pointed? But he's got the same, same shape, same head.
Uh-huh.
Mine's got a golden retriever color, though, which is weird.
Yeah.
She runs the house.
The Chihuahua does?
Yes, she will order my big dog around, bark at him. He just looks at her like, "What'd you say?"
Looks like a rat that barks.
I think we all need the dog like in the Deadpool commercials.
Yes.
Deadpool dog or whatever it is.
Yes.
That thing's crazy looking.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh. So
Yeah, cooler.
Sublime.
What?
I heard something.
Oh boy, what did you hear?
Oh boy.
Is this something that needs to be done on a phone call, or what's going on here?
I heard there's a possibility of wanting to swap keys.
No, trust me, dude. I would. That was until I realized that I still owed 26 grand in my car.
That if you think about it though, for what you gave for that car, that's really not that bad.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I think I'm down to like 16 payments, something like that. February plus 5. It's 5.5, so 6. So I'm actually down to probably 24 payments now because it was a 5.5 year loan.
2 years.
That's still not bad. I mean, if it was me, I'd just pay it off and enjoy that joker.
Yeah, that's what I plan on doing.
Oh my God, would you stop? This dog is just like, if I stop petting her, she starts pawing at me.
What's up, Salty?
She wants the attention.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
All day.
All day. Doing okay.
Cooler, so Cooler. I don't know. And I know you were keeping the Euro theme going, but I don't know, man. I'm just not a fan of those yellow driving lights.
Well, the one thing is, though, in actuality, in inclement weather, that's the best light to actually have.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it is, but
What's he saying? Mexican deer leg Chihuahua bully? What the fuck?
No, that's what your dog is called. Because
Yeah,
it's got long legs. So.
Yeah,
Mexican deer leg Chihuahua bully.
yeah. That's pretty much what he is. I didn't even realize that. Maybe he gets it from his owner. I don't know.
Maybe.
But yeah, literally since I dropped those pictures in my videos, and then Caleb dropped his yesterday and today, I have gotten more PMs and more DMs asking where I got the lights from. Would I be willing to sell them? One guy said he would drive down from Wyoming and give me $1,500 cash for him so he could get put his car back
Where did you
together.
post those?
Do what now?
Where'd you post them? Instagram?
Yeah, it was Instagram. Of course, my videos on YouTube, And then also, like Caleb dropped his video today on the car because I went out there last Saturday. He did a video on the car.
Well, I've seen the video, so
Yeah.
well,
What are you talking about? Headlights for your Cobra?
The driving
taillights.
light.
No, I'm talking about the tail lights. People are wanting to buy them and everything.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the driving lights. I was like, $1,500 for goddamn 2 driving lights?
No, for the tail lights.
Oh,
Yeah, but
okay.
they're still wanting to give you $1,500 for the tail lights on a Cobra. Goddamn, dude, that's
Well, because you can't get them anymore. The exports are basically they're drying up unless people go like outside the normal. My cousin that lives in
you're
Poland.
talking about those, right?
Do what now?
You're talking about those lights,
No. The tail lights.
No, you're talking about the tail lights.
Turn signals.
the tail lights. Yeah, I've seen you.
Originally, I was talking about those driving lights, but now we're talking
Yeah.
about tail lights.
Yeah. So those lights.
Yeah. You get they're
Those
drying
are-
up. It's bad up to the point. Like I said, I talk to my cousin
like
like once a
those.
month in Poland, and he even says the last 2-3 cars that were there in Poland, he said people found out about them. He said that one night that all 3 of them had their parts picked over like within a week.
Wow.
So
I like tail lights because I like the European rule of having to have a separate amber turn signal.
Mhm.
I like that. I don't like having brake lights as your turn signals. I never did. And they used to do it here in America until car companies were allowed to not do it, and then they oh, that's a cute little puppy.
See, I'm a simple man. I look at it like this. They're on the back of my car. I don't see those motherfuckers anyway. That's just the way I
Let's
go.
see. Oh, and Mike, that's a set. I've got full coilovers on the car, and I'll put it like this. Yeah, it looks good on a smooth road. It rides good, but if you want to drive that thing on back roads, hang it up. That thing will bounce you to death.
Yeah. So one thing talked about lowering a car.
Yeah.
Well, the worst thing is the way I've got it lowered. I had it lowered nicely, and I guess between either RJ or the other guy, they lowered it more, or the springs have sagged. I'm not for sure, but like right now, I only have an inch of shock travel in the rear.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit. That
Yeah.
motherfucker will bounce the eye teeth out of your head.
I mean, if you look at Caleb's video, you can see when we hit the bridges how we bounced in the car.
That's a little guy.
Yeah. Oh.
There's my little girl right there. She's the one bugging me right now.
Like pet
She's
baby.
not quite- I can't quite hold her in my arms like that. I could try, but she fights me. And then it becomes
Not mine.
then we're fighting.
Hopefully you can see her, but mine is right here.
Let's see.
Doing,
Yeah,
doing
you're
what she does best. Sleep.
sleeping.
That's it. She's out. She said, fuck the world.
There you go.
And I was playing with Fiona earlier and was throwing part of one of her toys fell apart, but the middle part of it's still, partially together. And I throw it and she'll run after it, even with her other toy in her mouth. She won't pick it up, but she'll run after it. Then I have to walk over there and get it. So the further I throw it, the further I have to walk. And I realized I can't throw as far as I used to, but I can throw all the way across my backyard like a football.
Man, I throw a toy from my
25 years old.
My shoulder hurts when I do it.
dude. I throw a toy from my dog. She'll look at me like, "Hey, motherfucker, you go get it. You threw it. I didn't."
Well, she won't get it. She'll wait for me to get there and then let me throw it back the other way so she can run to it. She's making me exercise, and I don't like that.
So here, check out the long legs on this freaking Chihuahua.
Let's see the long-legged Chihuahua.
Hold on.
They're not that long. I've seen longer.
There's
Chihuahua.
that little motherfucker beside it. They got some long ass legs.
No, he's a little shorty.
That Chihuahua looks like she's a mixed breed.
Oh, he's definitely mixed. Look at the color of his coat. You know?
It is definitely a mixed dog. It's
Yeah.
got something else in it that makes it tall.
Where,
Like
Jake?
that. Ears. Oh, I'm just playing. They're so cute. I love dogs. My dog wants to go out, so I'm going to let her out. I'll be right back.
Yeah, these guys want to go out too.
Well, I got a fence here, and I just let him.
No, Teddy, you gotta wait.
25.
There you go.
Not mine. It's raining here. My dog's like, "Fuck you. I don't want to go outside."
He was was raining early. Got it poured today while I was at work.
Oh boy, USA's losing 1-0.
So I got a new tune today, and and my tuner said check it out, see if it's still rough at 6,000 RPM because he supposedly fixed that. And I wasn't able to on the way home. There's no way I was doing a pull because roads were too wet. It was raining, and my car gets all kinds out of sorts in the rain.
USA's losing 1-0. What you watching? The Olympics?
The Paris Olympics soccer.
Oh my God.
Soccer.
Soccer? Nah, I don't watch that shit.
Football.
Well, it was on when I left. That's why. I just got home.
I used to love. I'll watch the World Cup, but the Olympic soccer just kind of not the same.
No.
World Cup gets and especially if you can find a bar to go to that is a World Cup, and if you do it while you're in another country, you can have a lot of fun.
Teddy, go on.
So
Believe it or not, I like watching Olympic golfing. Them guys are awesome, man. Because you get to see golfers you've never heard of before.
never didn't know they had a
Dude.
Olympics.
Olympic golfing? Are you kidding me?
Dude, I'm a golf fan, dude. I like watching golf. What the hell's wrong
Oh
with you?
my God, that's like that's like watching paint dry.
No,
Right.
it's not, dude. If
Do
you've
that all
ever
day.
played, if you've ever played the fucking sport, trust me, if you've ever played it, then you would understand the rules, and you would actually understand just how hard it is to hit that little bitty fucking white ball and make it go where you want it to go.
I used to play golf. I
can watch golf when it's there's girls on Instagram that play in the little shorts and stuff. That I'll watch.
Putt don't count, Sublime.
No, I'm talking about actual golf.
Hey, you guys leave putt alone. That's a hard game when you get up to my level.
It is when you've had about 12 fucking beers and everybody's like, let's go play putt. I'm like, okay.
I'd rather do the what's going on now on TikTok. Let's go gambling.
Oh God.
What's up, Miss Carol? How you doing?
Yeah, I don't fall for that one. I learned my lesson years ago about that gambling thing.
Yeah.
I'll gamble on those fake slots on the phone, the games. Then I don't even play those.
It's even better when you get with a group of people. It ain't got to be just guys. It's a group of people. And you're
I'm
at
not
your
gonna
house.
play golf until they have a remote control ball.
Unless you're at your house, and you're at your house, everybody's cooking and stuff, and you've had about 12 fucking beers or half a keg. You're like, oh man, let's all go bowling. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fucking fun.
I don't do that. I get drunk while I'm bowling, not before I bowl. So,
Oh, dude, I can bowl. Ask RJ.
Yeah, but can you bowl drunk?
Yeah, I can bowl pretty. I mean, I don't know about drunk, but buzzed, yeah.
Oh no. We talking drunk. Not
You're talking
buzzed, but
slobber
drunk.
knocker, not drunk.
Yeah, drunk, man.
It's been a long time since I've been drunk.
Yeah, same here. Not since I think last year at the.
Yeah, I drank beers at Fort Takeover, and I had a pretty good buzz, but I wouldn't say I was drunk.
The Ford Takeover 2023, I might have been drunk. That might have been the last time.
Yeah, you and Drew.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Oh God. I remember that.
This is how I play golf. Xbox. And I don't even play that hardly ever. I don't remember the last time I turned it on.
The last time I even went driving at a driving course or driving range, one of my buddies brought out his grandfather's golf clubs that had the where you can put the blanks in there, like to help older people, make a shot. And this idiot decided to bore it out and put a damn 38 special blank in there.
Oh my God.
That ball went a ways. But we also got kicked out. We also got kicked out pretty quick.
I was going to say those are illegal now on the courses. Everywhere that I know, those are illegal now.
Oh my God, another score. They suck so bad.
Who, the American team?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's not our game.
Look, if you're gonna watch an American team, anything on the Olympics, it's got to be basketball because they always win the motherfucker.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, this is just on. I think it's the only thing that's on from the Olympics right now.
We've had good soccer teams before, but you know, we aren't up to the class that the rest of the world is, because that is a world sport. That is bigger than anything. It really is.
Yep.
It's huge. And
It's huge.
and
Especially in Europe.
when we do the World Cup, how many years? It's not every year. It's every 2 or 4 years, something like that they do the big one.
Don't get me to lie. It's been so long since I've kept up with anything like that.
I don't keep up with it. I just
I
know
couldn't tell you.
that one time when I was in the UK, it was World Cup season, and
I have never sit down and watched a full soccer game
Oh,
before.
I did. I watched
Never
a
have.
full soccer game and was rooting for the local team. They were all rooting for. I don't even remember who it was, but
Just like I've never sit down and watched a full basketball game.
The only problem was it was on a work night. I had to work the next morning at 6 a.m.
Hey,
Basketball
cooler.
is not my sport. I hate
What's
it.
up?
Have you ever heard of a 2004, 2005 Noble?
M600 or M400?
I think it's the 400. It's got a 6-cylinder twin turbo.
You
Sound like you've heard of it.
I've heard of it. I've seen one. The funniest
What's up,
thing is, guess what
Carl?
that engine actually is?
Ford.
Yeah, it's a Ford engine. Yeah,
It's the same 3-liter Duratec they used to put in the Tauruses.
Yeah, but
and the Taurus shows.
No, the 2000 and up Tauruses, non-SHO, the 3.0 dual overhead cam V6.
Oh, Rattle Trap picked up one of those.
Nice. No, they're basically, it's a factory block and heads, but they put rods and pistons in them.
He said supposedly
What's up, Mob?
it's got 400 wheel to horsepower and freaking weighs 2,300 pounds.
Yep, and they are. They can be. Let me phrase it. They can be a handful if you've never driven a mid-engined tube chassis car. They can be a handful because they can and will snap over here.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
New trans in the show. Sweet. You're gonna get the show up and going again. I love those old shows. I think the Taurus show is an underrated car for its time.
Wait, Mob. What do you got? The Yamaha V8 SHO?
I think he's got the 6. Resurrecting the Taurus. I love the Taurus. The Taurus is a fun car. I hate the fact they're bringing back the Taurus under as a new car, but it's not a Taurus. It's an SUV. It's a little
Now, the funny thing is, if you go to the Middle East, they still have the Taurus.
Yeah.
But and it's
It's no different than the Maverick being turned into a wannabe truck.
Yeah.
I know that's kind of I wish they just get new names. Problem is they have so much money invested in the names. It's cheap to keep them.
Yeah, I wish they would bring back the Fairmont, the Granada.
Oh yeah, but
Fuck the Granada. That bitch can stay retired.
They'd make them horrible. They would not.
There was nothing ever good about the Granada.
Yeah, he's got a 12 show. Just if you didn't see that.
Were you kidding me, dude? A Granada could make the ultimate sleeper car. You could
Granada. There's nothing you could do to a Granada to make that motherfucker look good. It was ugly as fuck the day it was born.
Sleeper though,
dude.
Ugly.
Ugly too. So who cares? Looks don't make the machine. It's what's under the hood.
Bullshit, dude. I'm not gonna drive some ugly shit down the road. I want my shit to look good.
Hey,
yeah, but
Salty.
It don't matter.
He's got a point, because if you actually go back on Power Nation on one of the TV shows they've done,
that's just what I was gonna say. They did a Granada and they hooped up one to destroy a Mustang.
There's only one square bodied car that I really ever cared about that was like a fucking brick, and that was the 60 fucking Lincolns. Them bitches I love. Miss Carol is in. No, never mind. I thought that said basement. Never mind. She said Fairmont. But was the Lincoln? The Lincoln that the one that's got the rear suicide doors. You know what I'm talking about?
Continental.
Yeah. That motherfucker. I absolutely love that car. I just think it's awesome as hell. But other than square body, then like the Fairlane and shit like back in the day. But the Granada was strictly a ugly fucking brick. Nothing you could do to it to make that bastard look pretty. That's how much was ugly.
Hey, I'll take a Granada over original Maverick. Those Mavericks were ugly.
I'll tell you what, that's fine.
Maverick reminded me of a Fairmont and a Oh, what's that other car? A Fairmont and a Granada. It made a baby, and that's what you would get.
No, I don't know
Maverick.
what, brother.
Those
You need to
Mavericks
change.
were
You need to change your glasses.
A Mustang and a Maverick. A Mustang and a Fairmont. If they had a baby, you'd have a Maverick. Those original Mavericks were butt ugly.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I like some of those original Mavericks. If they're
Hell yeah, the '69 Maverick was a good looking fucking car. I don't give a shit what nobody says.
On steroids. They were butt ugly.
The Maverick to me, if you was going to take two cars and have a baby, it would be the Torino and the Mustang, and the damn Maverick was born.
that I'd say that's more accurate.
Yeah.
For a Maverick. But the Maverick truck has issues, but it was a hot seller. The thing sold like hotcakes, that's for sure.
Because they were
It did.
cheap. They were cheap.
Well,
And
the people that bought them, they don't really use them as a truck. They use them to go get groceries and maybe go to Home Depot and get some fucking
have those
plants.
little things, then have full size trucks all over the
Yeah.
goddamn.
And they want the gas mileage. That's the reason why they bought them. And I'm not saying that I like it, but I can understand why the car was built.
But they shouldn't
Or
have
the
called it a
truck or
Maverick,
whatever.
though. 'Cause They should
Well,
not
they-
have called it a Maverick. They should
they
have called
should-
it something else.
They
Well,
shouldn't have called the Mach-E a Mustang, but they did. So
Yeah, I agree.
They're gonna stick with a name that they already own, and they don't have licensing issues, and they don't have to worry about paying somebody off for a name. That's the problem with naming new cars, and why both Chevy and Ford and Dodge are using old names for new cars. And they're not even the same type of car, but they can use the name because they already own it.
that's right,
True.
exactly.
True.
And,
now-
and they use popular names. Because
Did they ever? Some guy wanted to argue with me. I said I don't remember him ever doing it. Some guy bought a Pinto around the corner for me, and it was out there. It's like a 71 or 72 Ford Pinto, mid condition, fully restored. He said and there's no rust on it, and it has a straight six. I said I don't think that someone put that motor in. I don't think they put a straight six in a Pinto.
Did they? I thought it was all.
I thought all the Pintos were 2.3 Limas.
Yeah, I thought they
Yeah.
were all four cylinder.
Yeah,
That's
this
what
one
mine
has a 250 straight six. It said the 250 straight six came in a pickup truck. That is not or the Maverick.
Oh,
Guy
not
said
the
that is
300?
not. It's a 250.
300 would be nice.
All they done was upgraded the car, so putting a straight
Yeah,
six
I mean,
in was
I
a good
put
idea.
302 in Mine. I took the two out and put the 2.3 out and put a 3.2 or a 302 in mine. So
Oh yeah, I've had them with 302s. I've had them with damn 460s in them. So
What, a Pinto?
yes,
Yeah.
A 460 and a Pinto.
yes sir, all day long
That-
it fits. Not a problem.
Boy, I bet you that was fun to drive.
I bet it was like driving on an icy road. I'll tell you that.
Oh,
Same
that'd be
thing.
fun to walk up. That'd be fun to have a Pinto with a 460 and pull up to a cop and flip
Yeah,
him
but
off
you
and
gotta
hit the
change
gas.
all your drivetrain out when you do that.
Dude, I've had 3 or 4 Vegas that had big block Chevys 454s and those.
Well, that I've seen, but a
I've
Pinto
seen
is a little
plenty of
tiny
Vegas
rat.
like that recently.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't had one in a long time, but I would love to have another Vega with a 454 in it.
Well, hey,
I love that
so-
shit.
I'll
Yes, sir.
tell you something because there was one that was just here that just sold about 2 weeks ago at one of the classic car auctions here.
Mhm.
Vega sold for $35,000 and it was unmolested. But guess what it was?
Was it Yenko?
It was a Kazi,
Oh, okay, there you go, there you go.
black and
See,
gold.
See, a lot of people think the Yenko Vegas are worth a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, and they are because they're the rarest Yenkos because they made fewer of them than any other car. But even when they came out, they still wasn't really nothing that special. But it would be nice to own one to say that I have a Yenko neighbor, a Vega. You know what I'm
All
saying?
cars are ugly.
I
All
gotta
cars
ask
are overpriced now.
Earl, why you don't see a 240 or a 300 in a Pinto? It'd fit. It wouldn't be a problem putting it in there.
No, it would be probably stick out the hood a little.
They make modifications for them. And
Trust
actually,
me.
my 79 hood actually had a high-rise metal.
Trust me, if I can shove a 460 in a Pinto, then I can shove a 306 in that
Oh, yeah,
motherfucker too.
I-
Trust me on that.
In there, but, you know. But I had a later Pinto. I had one of the last years of the Pinto. And I had the non-hatchback model. It had a trunk in it, which we filled up with concrete to keep the damn thing on the road. Not a
My
lot.
father had a Pinto. My
Will-
father had a Pinto station wagon with that
Oh,
2.3 in it.
Wish
That's what I want. That's what I want. I want a Pinto station wagon with the little bubble windows in the back.
Yep,
Oh, God, I
his
want
had the bubble window. He drove that thing to about 90,000 miles on it. The motor blew up, and he got pissed off. Went to a junkyard and bought a 302 and dropped it in there.
I want one with those bubble glasses in the back. Somebody's. What the fuck? Sublime, is that your damn phone doing that shit again?
I don't know. Let's find out. I'll mute.
Yeah, every time somebody talks, your phone is feeding back.
Yeah. It does it every now and then.
Good
Well,
luck
guys, I'm
finding
going to
one.
jump off for just a little bit. I'm going to eat dinner, and I'll jump back on here probably about 20 to 30 minutes if y'all are still on.
I just got through eating while I was on the live. Shit, I didn't give a damn. I'm hungry.
What would you have?
Where, cool.
Always.
I made
I'll be
some.
back.
I made some. My sandwich maker. I made some grilled ham and cheese sandwiches.
I made
You're always
pizzas
hungry.
I made pizzas tonight on low carb
What
tortillas.
outside? Come on.
They're sun-dried tomato tortillas. They're actually really good. It was really tasty.
You know, that's something I have never tried. Is a sun-dried tomato. Never have.
Well, this is a tortilla made with, that's what they say. It's made out of tomato. It's got a reddish color to it. It's got tomato in it.
Gotcha.
And, I just made a pizza. It was basic. I had some garlic marinara sauce that I put on there. And then I threw on some onion and green pepper, pepperoni, and mozzarella. And that was it.
Now I got to get up in the morning and head to Middle Georgia down to one of Robin's, so I didn't want a
Yeah.
big dinner tonight. So I just made a couple grilled ham and cheese sandwiches, and that's gonna do me for the night.
Yeah. On Monday, I have to drive or ride to Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yeah, gotta go to Camden, Arkansas. That's the pirate Kansas, if you all are unfamiliar, because it's Arkansas. Because I call it Arkansas because it's spelled the same as Kansas, so fuck them. Now I got to be there all week next week, so
Y'all got a job going out there or something?
we have a bunch of jobs going out there, but just going to do a site survey. Look at
Oh, okay, I got you.
get stuff straight, get some information, get the questions answered, that kind of stuff.
I got you.
So we're going to be on site Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, drive home Friday.
Now, do you get paid extra money for that kind of job when you have to travel and stuff like that?
No,
Really?
paid for my time.
No, I'm just saying, because I didn't know with your job, I didn't know, did you already know when you got hired that sometimes you would have to
Oh, I
travel
knew.
to do this? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not super often, but not like my old job. And it's all, it's in the U.S. It's not like I'm going overseas. I kind of miss some of that travel, but I miss doing my old job too. But I'll be riding with the owner of the company, so it's just me and him going.
Well, that won't be so bad then.
Well, it's not too bad.
Y'all sharing the same hotel too? Or hotel room?
Are you fucking crazy?
I said, look, I said room. I didn't say bed.
No,
You can have two beds in one hotel room. So.
I don't share rooms.
Okay, I didn't know. Just asking.
There's only one person I share a room with anymore, and that's my wife. I do and don't at the same time, Miss Carol. It's a double-edged sword. It really is, Jamie. It's like I miss the travel to other countries to see things, the cool factor of it. I don't miss being away from home all the damn time. I don't miss that at all. I like being home. What sucks is I gotta leave my car at home. I'm not gonna be driving my car. So I hate not having my car. So I'm out of vehicle for a week.
Yeah, so you guys are only going to be getting one rental car or one well, basically you'll be riding with him. So
And
the only time you can do anything is when he wants to go somewhere, right?
yeah, I don't think there's anything to do in this town either.
Well, no, there might be some restaurant that you might want to go to, and so y'all have to agree on what food to eat that night and all that kind of shit.
Oh,
I wouldn't want to travel overseas right now. Not the way stuff going on now, Christ. You could travel anywhere and they could steal you up and say you're a
you know,
spy
that's been like that.
and lock you up.
It's been
It's
like
just
that.
it's according to what country you're going to.
I've been to China over 40 times, and I never
Yes.
worked.
Yeah, it's according to what country you're going to. Like if you're going to like England or something like that, dude, fuck, you ain't got Americans have no problems over there. None at
No,
all.
I know, but China, I wouldn't go to China now.
If I was traveling with my old job, I would definitely be going to China. That's just where they do most of their jobs.
I wouldn't have no. I don't want to go. I wouldn't want to go to that communist place.
I'd go in a heartbeat because the people are actually really nice. The government might be shitholes, but the people are really nice. It's actually not a bad place. They don't
If I
hate
went
us.
there. Oh no, I didn't say they hate us. With my luck, I'd go over there. They call me a spy and lock me up.
Yeah.
Well, damn, Mr. Briggs, we all know how you can be sometimes. Yeah, you'd probably go to jail, brother.
Nah.
Nah,
Oh, I
didn't go
would.
to
I probably would, because about the time I heard somebody talking shit about the United States, they say, let's dance.
Except you'd never hear that because if they did it, they'd talk in Chinese and you wouldn't understand what.
If I say you wouldn't understand what they were saying any damn way.
Oh, believe me, I'd have a translator with me. I'd have a translator. If they called me asshole, I'd have a translator, so I'd call them asshole back.
Not me, because I'm in their country. I keep my fucking mouth shut. Just keep on walking.
Exactly.
Fuck all that. Look here, I ain't on my own
I'm a
turf no more.
redneck. I'm a redneck. You talk shit to me, I'm gonna talk shit to you.
You know, I'm a southern guy, which people call me redneck, people call me hillbilly, but you know what it is what it is. I'm smart enough to know if I'm in the wrong place, the just bite my tongue and make sure I get out safely. I ain't gonna rock the boat, sort of say.
I got no reason to go there.
Well, then don't go. It's fine.
Look, if I wasn't such a chicken shit.
And I miss going there mostly because I miss the food. Because real Chinese food beats any Chinese food I've had in the United States. Ever.
I can't stand Chinese food, so we're
Okay,
good.
well, then you're good.
You're starved to death.
Here isn't Chinese food. Most of it does not taste anything like it does in China.
Look, I don't eat Chinese food either, but I guarantee you there is food in that country that I could find to eat.
McDonald's, KFC, you name just a normal fast food place, they probably have it over. They don't have Burger King though. Oh no, they have Burger King.
I love rice. So
Chinese
I guarantee you, I can find a rice dish over there that I could eat because I'm a rice connoisseur. I love that shit.
Dishes you'd love.
I love rice. So
one of my favorite things is like the eggs, and they do a scrambled, kind of like a scrambled egg and tomato, but it's with some flavoring that it's just phenomenal. And you eat that.
That actually sounds really good. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, like Jamie said, Chinese food in China is amazing. It is nothing like what you get.
I've been to China when I was in the army. I was in China.
I never went to the China in the army because we don't have any bases over there.
No, I went there. We not for the army, but we went to England and a couple other places. And when I had a 30-day pass, me and a bunch of guys went over there, and I was there for 2 days. Said, okay, enough's this. Let's get out of here.
I've had so much fun in China. So much.
Look, if I wasn't such a chicken shit to fly,
take a
boat. And everybody knows I'm a chicken shit. I ain't made no damn jokes about it. I'm scared to get on a plane. But I would actually like to go to China because I like history. So I'm a real history buff. And they got some really old places over there that I would really like to fucking see.
Oh yeah, all the buildings are awesome. I like history too. I love history too, but I like American history.
I've been to China. In fact, I've spent more than a year. I've probably spent over 2 years in China, of time at least. I've never been to the Great Wall, but I have seen the Terracotta Warriors, and that just floored. That was cool. Just
One of the
to-
places I've always wanted to go was the Philippines. I've always wanted to go to the Philippines.
Oh, the Philippines is cool too. It's not that big though. It's pretty small. It's
Yeah, I know it's pretty small. Like England, I mean, in size reference, England's really not that big neither if you look at
pretty
it.
small too, but it's way bigger than the Philippines.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying, far as just size, England's
I've
not
been
that
to
big.
England, but I've never been to Ireland or Scotland, and I wanted to go to both, and I've never been.
England is a place that I've always dreamed of going. I really want to go to England one
I've
time
never
in my
been
life
to Mongolia.
So why don't you go to England then?
So Japan and Germany.
because I'm
are
a
my
chicken shit and I'm scared to fly.
So,
Well,
so,
take a boat.
I don't know.
Japan and Germany are two of my favorite countries, and that's kind of funny considering the whole, World War II.
Yeah. Well, don't get me wrong. Germany is a place I've always wanted to go to. Believe it or not, I'd like to go to Russia too.
Italy,
I'd like to.
Spain.
Yeah, I want to see all those places. I'd love to go to Russia, man. People's like, I wouldn't go to Russia for nothing. Well, dude, I'd love to go to Russia.
I would go to Russia in a heartbeat because they
Hell
got
yeah, man.
stuff over there.
I just love history, man. And them countries have got way more history than we have. And I'd love to go see that shit. I'm all about that kind of stuff.
I don't blame you. I'd love to see Red Square and that, but the way things are in this world now, I wouldn't want to go over.
It's no worse now than it has been over the last couple decades. It really isn't. The media is hyping so much shit up now because it's just trying to get us on our defenses.
Believe me, we all know they're.
The thing about it is that you can't watch the media because the media only shows you the bad shit. They don't show you the good shit about the places.
How do you get in the army and never go to Korea? I've been there in the army and as a civilian doing work over there. I love Korea. Korea's great too.
I want to go to Hawaii, and I know Pinks has been there because he was stationed there in the military. I want to go there because I'd love to go see all the World War II memorials and stuff. I just love that shit, man.
That is cool.
I'm all about history, man. I love that stuff.
Korea. I was in Korea for a week. I was in Germany for a week. And they jumped me all over the place for a while.
I love Germany. Germany is like, I love the Munich area. That's just so much fun there.
But I'd love to go to Australia, Africa. I'd love to go to all those places.
I'd like to go there.
That's one nice thing. That's one nice thing about I'm sure when you were in the service, when you had your 30-day furlough, you'd go anywhere you want.
No, I didn't have that. So I was stationed in Hawaii and then Washington and Alabama. That was my 3 duty stations.
And Georgia. Yeah. Don't forget.
And I didn't really just take time off. I used my leave for I came home once to visit my dad while I was in Hawaii, and then again I didn't take leave again. I don't think until I PCS that I took 45 days between Hawaii and Alabama. And
Pinks, let me ask you and Miss Carol, since both of you served in the military. Well, she's still serving. Is there any way to join the Army and not make a trip through Georgia?
Yeah, plenty.
Because every time I've ever talked to anybody that's ever been in the Army, they're like, "Oh yeah, we've been to Georgia, we've been to Columbus. It's hotter than a motherfucker in that place."
I know a guy that joined the Army. He spent 20 years in, and he spent his entire 20-year career at Fort Sill in Lawton, Oklahoma, and never went anyplace else.
Yeah, see. So if you're infantry at all, any infantry, any airborne, you're gonna go to Columbus, Georgia. You're just going to. That's just where they train them. But if you go into another field that has a non-combat field, you're not going to Georgia unless you get stationed there after a couple of years. There's plenty of ways to avoid it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, Jamie was stationed at Benning for 5 years, but Benning's no longer Benning. What's it called now?
I can't remember what its name is, and I don't know why the hell they ever changed the name. It's kind of freaking stupid if you ask me.
I know. Fort Benning and Fort Bragg. Nobody even knew who those people were anymore. They just knew the names of the places.
Exactly.
People bitch. They had to change the names.
I'm sure you were in Fort Sill one time or another.
I have been to Fort Sill once, just passing through, just me. It was me going there. I wasn't even in the Army at the time. I've been to what's the big place in Texas? Fort Hood. So I've been to
Yep.
Fort Hood just to pick somebody up on my way from Alabama to Washington. Stopped and picked up a friend of mine, and he rode to Washington with me because we both got stationed there. He stayed in a lot longer than I did. You know, I wish I had stayed in. I wish I had done my 20 years and retired. I really do.
It would have been a nice pension there, Pink.
It's not. They wouldn't have been that good.
No, but it
Y'all
would have
go-
been something. It would have been something that
We'll have to
would
work.
always be there, regardless.
Yeah, that's the thing is most people still, when they get out of the Army from my day and age, they still had to work. Even
Oh
if
yeah,
they were-
yeah. It's like my brother. My brother,
Unless you were an officer. If you were an officer and like a higher ranked officer, yeah, you didn't have to. They made money.
it's like
Oh,
my
there was-
brother. He joined the Air Force in '79. You know, he put his years in and got out, but now he's a civilian contractor for the government, still working on the same base that he retired off of, and he's
We
been
got,
there ever since '81.
I had a guy at the post office when I was a mailman that had 25 years in the Army, retired as a colonel. He got a good pension, and then he went to the post office, worked 10 years, and double
Yes.
dipped.
Double dipped. I know a
Yep.
bunch of people used to do that. But the post office became kind of shitty after a while, and it wasn't a place you wanted to work.
No, but their pensions
Yeah.
are good as hell. I got a friend who
No,
retired
no,
from there, put his 30
depends
years
on
in.
what-
His damn pension's good.
Depends on what is if he's under the new plan, it's just 401k. The old
That's
plan was
it.
civil service. The civil service pension my uncle retired under was decent. My uncle gets about $3,800 a month.
Yeah.
But-
Shit, my buddy don't even get Social Security.
Yeah,
And he
exactly.
retired-
That's the
He retired from the post office.
That's civil service. But
Yep.
Yeah.
but the problem with that is, here's what sucks. Depending on what year he went in, you
Well,
still
most
paid
of-
Social Security tax.
He joined and see, he got out of he came home from Vietnam, came straight home and went straight to work from for the post office.
Oh, that's
Like
the early 70s.
70, 71
So
maybe or something like
so
that.
then he didn't
So-
pay Social Security tax.
No,
That's why.
no, because see, it was an option back then. You could either pay it or not pay it. He chose not to pay it.
No, back then, no, they didn't. Back then, they did not pay. It wasn't an option. My uncle joined our post office in 1970.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Briggs, I'll give you his number and you call and tell him he's a fucking liar then.
Yeah.
My uncle didn't have that option. They,
Yeah, both were.
What's up, Blue?
Hey, y'all need to calm down with all that, man. I just got on this live stream. That's too much stress.
Oh, that ain't Blue, that's Randy. What's up, Randy? How you doing, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
How you liking that new car, brother?
I liking ain't the word, brother. Ain't liking, I'm loving.
Well, I mean, have you started rolling in some of your parts that you want to upgrade on yet? Have they finally started delivering the shit to you?
No, I ain't got nothing for it besides a goddamn busted windshield I had to pay for.
Yeah.
Oh
so
shit. What the hell's up with that?
Damn semi truck on the other side of the road slinging damn rocks.
Yeah, dude, I've had that happen too. Get behind a damn dump truck and I'm 100 feet behind the damn dump truck.
No,
And
bro,
when
this
the
was
gravel
on the
falls
other
out the
side
back of it?
road.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
How the hell did that happen?
Coming from the opposite side, I guess it's
rock
flung
on
off
the
back of
road
the bed.
gets picked up by a wheel.
Damn.
Buddy, I got
That's
so
fucked up
mad.
there, buddy.
I got so mad. But anyway, I got my tune on my diesel. Finally got it tuned.
Well, there you go. So did you pay for the windshield out of your pocket or did you just pay your deductible? Well, your deductible is probably more than the damn windshield, wasn't it?
No.
Usually
Had to
costs
pay
me
$500. $500 deductible.
That's an $1,100 windshield.
I
No
used
shit.
to have the insurance. I don't anymore.
barbecue.
Where a windshield fix or replacement cost me $50. And
So I
we
paid-
had windshields replaced many times because of Highway 18.
Did you,
I don't have a deductible. I have zero deductible on glass.
Well, I had a $50 deductible because I wasn't going to pay the extra $1,000 every 6 months to get the zero deductible.
Let's say I got a
Mine ain't.
$500 deductible on my insurance.
Well, I got the
Not-
Ranger. Run.
I pay-
It ain't overheating.
Oh, did
Mine's
you? What
$25.
was causing it to overheat?
I had a damn air bubble in the damn coolant system where the thing's. All right, so the truck sit.
Oh, I got you.
Truck
I
sit
got
for years. So basically, I got this truck for about $5,000. And
So, how you liking that thing?
oh, I like it. I got it. I got
Oh,
it with the.
Oh, you're talking the 5.0. You had to burp it.
Yeah, I got it with the intent to flip it. You know, while I was getting my truck tuned and all that, because I didn't want to drive to Shelby every day. Well, I got the truck, and I'm really starting to like it. But heck, I've got it waxed, got it cleaned up, cleaned the whole engine bay, drain the fluid. Man, I've got it about right. All it really needs is a compressor now. For some reason the dash will show like it loses oil pressure and it'll completely drop, but it's full of oil. So I don't know if it's just a cluster or if I've actually got like a oil sensor going out or something. I don't know yet.
Sensor going
It
out.
could be just a cluster. It could be the damn gauge in the cluster.
Because
The Rangers were bad about that shit, man.
Because I mean, the something bitch is full of oil. So I mean, but man, the truck is sweet, man. I ain't gonna lie. Actually, I got it
Oil in my
solely
car.
with the intent to fix up and flip, but I don't know. I don't know where I'm at. I still got that other Ranger, you know, whenever it finally gets done.
Hey, just get you a low cost damn oil pressure gauge off of Amazon and put it in there and see if that fixes the problem. Like I said, the cluster in those Rangers, they were bad about fucking up. I've had to replace a bunch
Do
of
they
shit on
even
it.
make the Ranger anymore?
Yeah,
They make the Ranger. They make a damn brand new badass EcoBoost Ranger now.
Well,
That's
see,
some bitch
I
badass,
like
dude.
This
better.
Ranger's a little different though. It's an all-wheel drive 5.0 out of an Explorer swapped into a single cab.
So,
Yeah, and I guarantee you it's a fun little truck.
Oh hell yeah!
so when you're driving that thing down here so I can see it?
I'll drive it. So we need to meet in town one day. Go eat in Florence or something.
We
man.
should. I'm busy. Like I got my anniversary on Saturday.
Well, see, I still got that other Ranger that's supposed to
get
have
that
the LS. But I'm gonna tell you what, man. If that truck is not done by the time I get back this fall, I'm going to probably have to pick it up, and I'm gonna carry it to this guy I got this one from because he does 5.0 swaps in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Wow.
So I
Well,
can do
since
that.
yours is already getting the LS swap, why not take it to that guy that Ken uses his dynos? Because that's what that guy specializes in.
Well, this guy's right down the road from me. He don't charge hardly nothing for him.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go.
That's all he does. He takes Rangers and 5.0 swaps, and that's all he does.
Oh, well, there you go. You just gonna pull the LS out and put a Ford in it, or are you just gonna
Buddy,
keep on going with the LS?
The LS ain't even it.
Oh
Come
my
on,
God, man! They've had that truck for what, 3 years now, and they ain't even got the LS in it yet.
3 years and 3 months.
What do you
Holy
think of
shit.
1980? What do you think of 1984 Ford Ranger body that never had a motor in it, but it's still never driven, brand new on display was worth?
Shoot, I have no
Honestly, it's only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it. So I mean, it's hard to put a number on something like that.
There's a Ford dealership near me that it converted from owners over, and the guy that had it that just sold it. He had a 1984 Ford Ranger that was a display model. It's been in the display room. It has not moved since 1984.
Damn.
So you just got that is subjective because you got to find somebody who really loves those trucks, who just wants that truck. Because just normal folks, honestly, they're gonna pick a whole lot better truck than an '84 Ford Ranger before they buy it. So that is, that's totally subjective.
The most popular is the 98 to 2002s.
Yes, they are. Yep, they're real popular.
But he's got it listed. Everybody says what he's got listed for is too high. It's brand new. The interior's all there. Everything. Just needs a motor put in it, motor and tranny, and he's got it listed for $1,200. I said that's a steal.
I don't think that's a bad deal.
No, that ain't a bad deal.
$1,200 for a good body.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad deal at all. $1,200 for a great body and great interior and all that kind of shit. No, I don't think it's bad at all.
It's probably scrap for $800, so I would definitely say so.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
But
and it's easy to put a damn 5.0 in that thing. There ain't nothing to it.
Tell you what, if this damn LS is not in this truck by the end of this fall, I'm going to pick the son of a bitch up.
I would too.
And I'll carry it, to this other guy and let him just put a 5.0 in it, and I'll figure out if I want to keep both or what.
Sell the LS, because selling the 6.0 LS is fucking easy because everybody would jump all over that motor.
Well, the problem with that's some of his parts are on it.
Well, I tell him, say, look, motherfucker, you owe me these parts after as long as you've had my truck.
As long as
So
you
let
have
me
your
let me
truck.
break it down. Let me break it down for y'all. So I took the truck to him back June of 2020. I was
Oh.
still at my old house in Tennessee. Hadn't even sold my old house in Tennessee yet. So this was supposed to be a 3 to 4 month job. I carried it out there, and it just sat and just sat and just sat and it just sat and sat and sat and sat and nothing has got accomplished. Well, about 3 months ago, I'm in Texas and I get a phone call. I didn't want to tell you this, but one of my employees backed into your truck.
Oh, Jesus.
So he paid and got a brand new paint job on it like I wanted, which I was going to have to pay to have done anyway. So now it's got a brand new black paint job on it, which I appreciate that like a lot because it saved me a lot of money. But at the same time, now the truck's just sitting at that paint shop still. It's not even back at the shop.
So in other words, the brand new paint job just sitting outside getting some baked for sale.
That's what I'm saying. If I get the truck back and it's got scratches and I'm not gonna be happy.
No, and you say June of 20. Well, you do know this is July of 24. That's 4 years and 1 month, buddy.
Well, yeah, there you go.
That's a long damn time.
Over in 3 years and 3 months. That's 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years and a month.
Well, then it was 2021 then, because it was.
Yeah, I don't
year
think
up
they've had
from
a car cover over all that time.
No. And your tires are just rotten. Your
Yep.
tires are just getting rotten while they're
Yeah, and I remember when you went down there and put the damn wheels and tires on the truck.
That's right. It's got the
You
Cobra
done a
wheels on it.
video about that shit.
Because here was my plan. I don't know if I told y'all because I hadn't posted my video yet, but Cooler 731's got my old SN95 with the Coyote swap.
Mhm.
I got my Celine wheels back. I just bought the Celine wheels back off of it to put on that brand new paint job truck because it was going to look slick. And I was going to take the Cobra wheels off of my grandpa's truck and put on this one out here. But I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah, when do you leave to go back out of town for work?
I'll be leaving in August.
August.
Mm-hmm.
So what? That's in like 3 days.
No. In like August 20th. Don't remind me. I'm trying.
Hell, if you really wanted to, and if he wanted to, hey, he could always tow the Ranger over there. Let Pinks change engine out. Give him something to do in the wintertime.
He has all the energy to
See,
do
here's
that.
the problem. Here's the problem, though, y'all. Here's the problem. We're going to run into so many more problems now because it's been sitting. How about like the brakes have probably already corroded up? You're talking about 3 years.
Hey,
We're
what about
talking
What about ball joints? All
My
that
point
shit,
is
dude, just sitting there.
Yes.
Tires.
Brake
Who knows
lines.
Who knows if a rat's done got up in there? You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
I'm trying to be patient, but it's really.
Just tell me where it is, and I'll just go get it for you.
I don't
I
know.
just say after all these years, brother, I don't know how in the hell you still have patience.
And
This-
the
My
problem
patience
is,
would have run out a long time ago.
It's not just a goddamn Ranger. That was my grandpa's. That's the only thing I have left of him.
Yep. Sentimental value, man. You can't put a
I'll
price
put it
tag
to
on
you
that
like
shit.
this: he peeled the buttons off the steering wheel because he started getting dementia when his older age.
Yeah.
So he peeled the buttons off the cruise control and all that. And everybody was like, my dad's like, you gonna change the steering wheel? And I'm like, absolutely not.
Nope.
Hell no, leave it
like that.
like it is. Hell yeah.
And that's gonna be the one thing that I leave in that truck. I'm gonna redo the whole interior. Building a little show truck out of it. It's extended cab. You know, the one I got now with the 5.0 is a single cab.
What I need to do now is do a Coyote swap in my truck. You know, from the bad Coyote to a good Coyote.
Hey, well, I mean, just in case you want to, Pinks, you know, RJ's gonna have a damn 6.0 LS up for sale.
I don't want a 6.0 LS.
I'm just saying.
Man, well, there's a bigger problem with all that. Was the original plan was to run off a GM PCM, you know, so all the stuff worked normal. Well, now it's going to be on a Holley EFI. Or not.
Just another thing. There's no such thing as normal.
Yeah. There is no such thing as
I'm
normal.
I'm just sitting here thinking, that gas tank's had that same gas sitting in it this whole time. The gas tank's probably starting to corrode. It's
All the brake
You
lines
need,
are gonna have to be either replaced, flushed out, or some bullshit.
I do
Man.
need to bleed my brakes again.
You better hope the calipers are not froze up, and you're gonna have to replace those on the front and all the other
Well,
kind of shit.
you need to go out there and get that truck and make sure it's still one piece.
I don't know where it's at. It's at some guy's paint shop that I don't even know. All I have is videos and pictures.
I'd get some information and go check
I was
it
gonna
out.
say
Go to
that
the damn
that
thing.
that dude would give me the information where my damn truck is located now. He would do that, or we'd have a real problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting
Is that up in Tennessee or here in Alabama?
supposedly it's somewhere here in Alabama. But I mean, I don't know.
Big-
You know what you ought to do? You know what you ought to do? Just play a little trick on the guy. You have someone call call him, pretending they ask him if he's got a truck for sale of that description from another phone that he don't know the number to. And if he says, sure, I got one for sale, then that means he's either trying to sell it or,
Well, I have the title to the truck here, so I mean,
It's old enough.
dude, you know how easy it is to fake a title?
Well, no,
I
you
can
don't
order a
need-
title and
You,
forge
you need
someone's
to full
name.
sell in Alabama right now with the truck that old.
You won't get a title in Georgia for anything older than an 85,
well, it's a 02. How many years is that? That's
Okay.
22.
Okay, it's an 02, so it's not that old. That's
No,
fine.
it's not that old. Because they don't even issue a title for anything older than 85 anymore. You just get a
Yep.
bill of sale. That's it.
Yep.
Not in Georgia anyway. I don't know about other states, but Georgia, if it's older than 85, they don't even give you a title for it.
Oh hell, New York started titles back in the late '70s.
Man, could you imagine a 500 horsepower 347 stroker in this all-wheel drive truck?
Shit,
I could imagine
that'd be fucking nasty, dude.
That big. What do you think that truck weighs? Even though it's all-wheel drive, it's
I can tell you what it weighs. I just sold one just like that.
2,800.
No, on the damn tag on the door it says 2680.
With
So with
all-wheel
all-wheel
drive, single
probably.
cab?
Now I don't know about all-wheel drive. Now mine was a two-wheel drive four-cylinder, so mine was 2680. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be about 2,800 probably.
Dude, so that truck's stupid light.
Yeah,
oh god, it would be nasty, dude.
Because the engine doesn't weigh that much, but you swap
No.
you swap
No,
in that big block plus the four-wheel drive running gear, you're pushing about 2,800.
Dude, that's crazy. That's a light little truck.
And the only thing you got to do to that truck to put a 302 in it is just change the oil pan.
It's got a 302 in it.
No, I'm talking about your you're talking about the one you have. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, see you have to change the oil pan because, Ford's got a front sump oil pan and Chevy's got a rear. So you have to change the oil pans to clear the cross member and stuff.
Yeah, this truck, if it was a 347 stroker with a Power Dyne or a Vortec or something like that on it, that'd be a
Oh,
crazy
gosh.
truck.
Oh, dude, you're talking about fun as hell.
Sublime left and didn't even say nothing. So bye, Sublime.
I wouldn't dash shot.
Well, I was waiting to see if he'd coming back in, but he didn't.
Don't surprise me about Sublime.
Hey, he ran.
Oh no, usually he always says goodbye though. I will say that.
Usually he does.
Bama's the one that just drop off and won't say shit.
Bama didn't even come in tonight, so I don't know why. He came on the chat, but he didn't come in the live stream.
I want to keep this little truck because it reminds me of kind of like having a Fox body, but
Yep.
it's a Fox
I
body.
like that little truck.
Hey, they make it. They make cow hoods for that truck too.
Do they really?
Yeah, Champion makes cow hood for it.
No way.
Yes, sir. Yep, Champion makes cow hood for it.
Just go to champion.com.
I can't remember if it's Champion Fiberglass Works or Champion Hoods or it's something like that. I can't remember.
That thing would look sick. So
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, it would look really good.
There ain't much you can't buy a cow hood.
Dude, they make a complete fiberglass front clip for that truck, fiberglass door, fiberglass tailgate, all that shit.
Dude, that thing wouldn't weigh nothing.
No.
Champion hoods and products.
Dude, that truck was like with a fiberglass bed.
The plastic fabrication company in Cincinnati. That the one?
Nah, I can't remember. I just know when I had my burgundy one, I called about a fiberglass hood and they had one.
And Cobra, Boss, SVO, Mach 1, Ram Air, bolt-on, lift off, pin on, extended, and even deck lids. Manufactured for the S10 Blazer, Sonoma, Camaro, GMC Jimmy, Ford Ranger, Bronco, Thunderbird.
There you go.
Yeah, they make them. It's championhoodsandproducts.com.
Yeah,
Send that to me, Pinks, on like Messenger or something. It won't let me do it because I'm on my phone.
You're in that car peeps with us, aren't you, Randy?
That what? Yeah.
Yeah. You can just post it in there and you just click on it.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's the easiest thing to do.
Dude, that little truck, man.
There you go.
See, I'm not really wanting to go crazy with the Shelby. I just want to do like a pulley and a tune, maybe a cold air intake, and kind of be done with it. That's more of a show car. And
Yeah.
Hey, did you watch Ken's video he dropped yesterday?
I didn't get to.
Dude, he's got his fucking car rolling. Dude, I'm telling you. Fucking A, dude. 2900 DA to do running 621 and 8.
Man.
That fucker is getting somewhere. On a 100% stock car, basically stock weight, full interior, stock and suspension. Stock suspension ain't changed a damn thing, but put tires and wheels on it, and has not cut any weight. And it's running a 621. That's fucking awesome.
Full weight.
He's even got junk in his trunk.
Could you imagine this Ranger at 500-600 horsepower though? All-wheel
Oh,
drive?
dude, you run 620s easily in that truck, especially all-wheel drive.
I don't know how that transmission would. Is that? I'm guessing that's the Explorer transmission too.
Yeah, but if you're gonna put an automatic in it, either you're gonna need a Lintec AOD or you're gonna need a Turbo 400 or a Power Glide or something like that to handle the torque that the all-wheel drive is going to be putting out.
come on. If you're gonna have that much horsepower, why now would you want a automatic? Automatic. Damn, even Miss Carol drives a stick.
Because, dude, I mean,
Faster now.
If you want to go fast, you gotta have auto.
that's right. You want to cut a good reaction time, you gotta have automatic. You want to have a great 60 foot, you gotta have automatic.
You just can't outshift the automatic. There's
No.
And
There's no human that's going to shift as fast as a fucking automatic. It's not possible.
Nope.
Especially with the new ones.
Nope. Now this automatic and this one's kind of a slug because it's a fucking 2000.
Yeah, but you know what, though? You could probably take that transmission out and take it to a transmission shop and have a shift kit put in that transmission, and it'll probably wake that truck up.
And maybe have it built too and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
You're talking the one in the Ranger?
Yep.
Is it an AOD already?
Yep.
Oh,
Stock AOD? Yeah.
An old transmission it's slow.
I think it's.
Well, I tell you what.
Is that not an AOD something else? Because it was in the Explorer.
AODE?
AODE, yeah.
Because I know they made an EAOD too, but I think that was in the vans because they were so heavy.
Yeah.
The AODE just means it was electronic shift. It was computer controlled.
But now, me and you both do know somebody that's got a badass AOD. If you talk to him just right, you might be able to get your hands on it.
Who can?
No, he's got a Lintec AOD, which is a bad motherfucker, and that's Carmob.
Carmob's got that?
Yes, sir. He got a Lintec AOD sitting right there in his shop.
What was that going in?
His Mustang, 5.0.
Oh.
Hmm.
Is he still doing the Fox body? I don't remember.
He said he was gonna put it together. There's no timeline on when he's gonna do it, but he said he's gonna put it together one day. So, but right now if y'all read in the chat, he said he's officially started the GTR build.
Yeah, I saw that. He's doing it.
So he's fixing to drop a hell of a lot of money building that. But when he gets it done, it's gonna be a fucking monster.
Yeah, he called me yesterday. It's gonna be a 4.1 stroker.
Yeah, that's gonna be a monster, dude. That's gonna be a badass ride.
Yeah, but can you imagine? Dude, if you could make a freaking Ranger that weighs 2,800 pounds, dude, you could get that truck. If you had a fiberglass bed, fiberglass hood, doors.
You don't want it too light because you need
front clip. No, that's why they make these things called Caltrax. You can lighten that motherfucker as much as you want. cow
Yeah, but
tracks
it's
will
all
make that bastard hook.
being all-wheel drive. It's still gonna hook.
That's
Oh, it's gonna
why I
hook like
like
a
the
motherfucker.
that's why I like the Toyota T100. T100's almost like a Ford Ranger, but it's wider.
Yeah, but it's still even that truck. Even if you start throwing power to it, you got to do suspension upgrades regardless, no matter what. Everything. I don't give a shit what it is. I don't care who makes it,
I've
what
never
model,
seen-
what manufacturer. When you start throwing big power to something, you got to start working on other shit to accept the power.
I've never
It's
seen.
just
I've
the way
seen a
it is.
5.0 swap single cab Ranger, but I've yet to see it. This is the first one I've ever seen all-wheel drive 5.0.
I There's a T100 on Facebook Marketplace right now in Rochester, New York, that's got a 302 swap in it.
Well, it's not hard, man. It's just the oil pan and damn motor mounts. You can put,
The
you can put
T100
anything.
T100's got a 1-ton suspension under it. It'll handle it.
Look here, just because they got a 1-ton suspension, don't mean they gonna handle big horsepower.
A
They'll handle
T100's
torque.
built like a
Yeah.
battleship.
But you got to remember, the suspension is the only good thing on that truck. The body ain't worth a fucking shit.
Bullshit.
All right. Look, I live down here in the southeast where we don't get a whole lot of rust. Come down here and look at the T100 down here. That's all I got to tell you.
I live in the Northeast, and I got T100 that's almost rust-free.
That motherfucker must sit in the garage all the time.
Nope. Nope. I
That's all
fluid
I
film
can
it twice a year. I put fluid film on it twice a year.
Anyway, though, but no, the Ranger, it's going to be a nice little truck, Randy. If you build it and the way you want to do it and stuff like it, it'll be a nice little truck. It'll be a fun ass little truck. You'll have a lot of fun with that truck.
I'm getting myself into a position with it though because I have too many projects with the Shelby and 2 Rangers now. Like if he would just finish that other one, I'd be done with it. I don't know what all I'm gonna have to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing. That truck been sitting now for as long as it's been sitting and stuff like that. The unknowns of that truck is just that's going to be the thing. Because, like we all know, the worst thing for any vehicle is to let it sit. That's when shit starts messing up on vehicles.
I tell you what, that truck's got a 5 different tunes. It's got a 20 horse, a 60 horse, or 20, a 60, a 80, a 100, and a 225.
Damn.
Is it on the 5-way switch?
Yep.
The turn knob, the chip.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I had that in my last Mustang, my last Fox body.
I like those.
It's really
you can
nice.
you can just switch them on demand, man. You don't need a laptop or none of that shit to do it.
That's the way my focus is on my 93 tune. I have 3 different tunes. I can have up to 5. I have 3 separate tunes that I can switch while I'm driving.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why my brother's Duramax is. He's got that bank system on his. I'm sorry, go ahead, Randy.
225 is a nasty tune.
Is it really?
Nasty.
Yeah, it is.
To move a truck that big that fast, that's crazy.
What kind of upper intake is that? Does it got a stock 5.0 or has it got like a trick flow or something like that on it?
What, the single cab?
Yeah.
It's just out of Explorer. All it's got is headers and Flowmaster turn downs on it.
Damn. Well, you got to look. I mean, how much the Ranger weighs? Probably what? A good 900 pounds, 1,000 pounds less than the Explorer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hell yeah. It's gonna do good. It ain't got nowhere near the weight and shit and push around.
I'd say it might
Especially a
even
single
be-
cab short wheelbase. That damn truck don't weigh shit.
I know, and you can still take some weight out of what's in it.
You know what I like about them so much? They're small enough, dude. When you drive it, you can put that motherfucker anywhere you want to put it because it's
Hey,
so small.
it'll do a complete turn in the middle of the road.
I don't.
Yeah, I know.
That's the problem I have the single cab Rangers. I have trouble sitting in the driver's seat.
Dude, that's why I like my Colorado so much, because my Colorado is almost like the Dodges, where they gave, I can't remember what they call that cab on the Dodge. Behind the seat, they made it. Is that what it's
Come
called?
on, man.
Yeah.
I'm not a Dodge guy, man. So I don't buy a fucking thing that's got the word Dodge on it. So I don't know the name of that shit.
A Ford to a Dodge, that's insulting to Ford. And I ain't a
No,
Ford guy.
that's not what I said. I said, I didn't even say a Dodge. I said my Colorado. So you wasn't listening. I said my Colorado. That's what I
That's worse
said.
yet.
My Colorado behind the seat or behind the door, they've like extended the cab just like an extra 3-4 inches or whatever. So you got plenty of room to slide your seat back to give you more leg room.
room, whereas in the old Rangers they were small.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's right behind the seat, dude. The cab is right there. There's
I
nothing.
used to have one. I've driven it. I'm just uncomfortable as hell in them because my knees are in the steering wheel.
I love my Colorado, man. I'm not getting rid of it. I love that little truck. That's something that's awesome on gas. It drives good. It runs great. And I'm happy with the 2.9 liter Vortec 4-cylinder. It's got plenty of power for that little truck.
A friend of mine just posted some pictures of his. He's got a TRD Pro from last year, and his dad just bought one of the new Colorado Bison, the Bison model, the ZR whatever 2.
Mhm.
That thing is badass and has some badass suspension on it from factory. It is nice.
I just hope they upgraded the engine. That was the biggest downfall of the
I have no
Colorado
idea what engine it's got.
because the V6, it wasn't a V6. It's a fucking it's a 5 liter. It's only got it's a 5-cylinder, and those engines are notorious for shit engines. If they would have been smart and kept like the 4.3 Vortec in it, oh, that would be a badass truck because the 4.3 is a fucking monster of a little engine.
They made one year with a 5.3 in it.
Yeah,
They did. They did put a LS in it. Yep, you're right.
I'm sorry. I love the 5.3. That is just a dead nuts great engine that runs.
It
And,
is.
the truck version of them was just.
You know who made a good 5-cylinder engine though? Audi. They made an awesome.
Yeah, Audi. Volvo
Audi made an awesome.
I can't speak on. I've never had one. So.
Volvo made a really good 5-cylinder.
Oh, yep. That Volvo too. Those things will go 1,000,000 miles and never die.
The Volvo 5-cylinder was it was a 2-point-something liter in the Focus, but only in Europe. You couldn't get them here, and those were badass.
Well, like I said, mine's only got a 2.9 liter Vortec 4-cylinder, and I tell you what, it don't need any more power. It's got plenty.
No, it needs everything. Needs more power. I'm sorry, Salty. You're
My-
wrong. Everything.
Mine,
needs
dude,
more
I can
power.
stomp my truck, dude, and it will just. Now it only does the 1-wheel peel, but that motherfucker will burn the hell out of that one little tire.
I bet you the Edge will blow it away with its little 2-cylinder or 2 liter.
Oh, I'm sure you would kick my ass. There's no doubt in my mind about that.
That Edge is actually it's the cheap Edge. It doesn't even have the fancy engine in it. It's got the base version engine that's in my car, but it's a newer version of the block, so it's not quite the same.
See, I like the single cab Colorado body style. I just think it's a good looking little truck.
I like what Cletus did with that TRX and made it a single cab. That thing's badass. Little shorty.
Yeah.
I think
I
that
gotta-
thing.
I
And
got to
it's
find a
getting
set of
closer to-
Colorado wheels, the original Colorado 15-inch Colorado wheels.
I'm looking for a set of original aluminum 15-inch Colorado wheels, but I call all the junkyards, dude, and they've only got 3.
I want a set of those because they'll fit my Toyota. I'm tired of the Steelers.
Yeah, they're all 6 look.
When I used to have a car that had 12-inch wheels on it, and
Salty.
now I'm so used to 18 plus that I can't deal with anything that small.
Salty, you remember my little single cab 6.0 swap?
Yeah, I remember that.
Man, that was a fun little truck.
I bet it was. The 6.0 in a little damn truck like that, hell yeah. That's a lot of engine for that little truck.
What are you doing?
And dude, you know the potential that little truck would have had if
Oh,
you
I
was
know.
to really was to got after it. Oh boy, that would have been a nasty little bastard.
Turbo.
Could you even buy a 12-inch tire anymore if you had to?
No, but I tell you, down here in Georgia, 15-inch tires are getting hard to get too.
They're getting hard to get everywhere.
Hell yeah. But I don't understand about the Colorado, dude. Between the top of the tire and the fender well, dude, there's so much room there. It's like they got
but
the truck, they got
you-
it jacked
you know-
up. I mean, hell, I could put a 17 on this truck and still have plenty of room between the damn tires.
How many lugs you got?
6?
You know, you could put a set Toyota Tacoma on that.
Why would I do that? They're ugly wheels.
No, they actually make more than one style. They actually make more than one style. You know?
I like the stock. Look, man, I'm not really big on aftermarket wheels on things like that. So I mean,
It
I
ain't
just want to
aftermarket.
set.
It's a
I just
factory
want
wheel.
to. I just want to set a stock aluminum Chevy Colorado wheels for that truck, and I'll be perfectly happy. That's all I want. I'm like I said, this truck ain't nothing but just a driver. It's a daily. I don't need to make it look fancy. I don't. Dude, it's a daily. You get the only time that bastard gets washed is when it rains. I don't wash that motherfucker.
That's my kitty. That's my. So the cats are roaming the house again. Finally.
Hell, I'm so cheap, dude. I ain't even bought a tailgate for the truck yet. And the only reason why I say that is because I'm not going to go to the junkyard and spend $350 on a 17-year-old tailgate. I ain't doing it.
Crazy.
I'm gonna wait till some fool has done got one that he's done wrecked, and he's gonna be parting that son of a bitch out on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm gonna go snag me one for $50. So that's all I'm waiting on. And trust me, it'll happen. It might take me 2 years to get one, but I'll get one then.
Well, don't
If
hold
you come to
y'all
New
up.
York and steal one, they don't prosecute for anything that's worth less than $1,000.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta bounce, y'all. Y'all have a good one.
You too, Randy. Take care, buddy.
Coming
See
in,
y'all.
Randy. Later. Hey guys, I'm
Hey.
about to shut this down anyway. I'm getting kind of tired and I got some stuff to do before I go to bed.
Yeah, I need to get in here and finish washing some damn clothes. Bad as
Yeah.
I hate to wash clothes this time of night, but if I don't, my old white ass is gonna be walking around my birthday suit, and ain't nobody wanting to see all that.
Yeah, that's no good. Nobody wants to see that.
No,
No.
not even myself.
Put this thing down.
All right, fellas, y'all have a good one. Pinks, appreciate it, buddy.
Yep, no problem. Y'all
Later,
thank-
everybody.
Fun.
Everybody in the chat, thanks for coming in. Thanks for being there and chatting. And I'll talk to y'all later. I'm out of here.